is one that's just beautiful, beautiful textbook spring propaganda out of South Carolina. And the caption here from the South Carolina social media team when they put this out was, "LaNobody graduates from special teams." Check this out, man. LaNorris Sellers getting in there, little kickoff return block drill, all 6'3", 240 of him, bodying up, bossing up on a defensive back, pushing him through. Couple of notes here, man. First of all, let's note the swag. The glow up here has been, I think, tremendous from LaNorris Sellers. I'm pro rec specs, right? Hear me? I am pro rec specs. But check out the visor. Check out the switch of the helmet going to the speed flex. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, the turtleneck, the cutoff, like the dude's looking the part, all right? It's my Heisman Trophy caliber kind of quarterback. I want to see him dressed like it. Sounds like a cliche. It is. It's real. I love everything about that. I'll also say here, the willingness to get in a special teams drill. I don't know if it was his choice or not, but young quarterbacks watching that, you want to win the respect of your football team, you'll jump in a drill like that everyone's having to do in your non-contact jersey, go throw a block. That's big time right there. It's about LaNorris Sellers for 2025 for South Carolina. Is the roster talent as good as everyone else in the SEC? I don't think so. But guess what? I also don't think anybody else in the SEC has a freak show at quarterback like LaNorris Sellers. So he's going to be a guy. I love seeing him mixed up on special teams. I'm all about this. Cato, we talked about this in the office, man. Get on here and talk your cash around LaNorris Sellers. How much does this spring propaganda fire you up from number 16?
It's funny, JD, because we've overanalyzed a lot of these big-time plays from transfers and other skill players, and then you have something like this where it's not completely realistic that we're going to see LaNorris Sellers on kickoff return for South Carolina this season. But these are the kind of things that just have such good vibes and energy. You know, the dog days of fall camp and spring practice. And to have a moment like this, I almost added the audio to this clip because it's just, you can hear the guys are so hyped and so excited that I think that having your quarterback go in there and do something like that, it's almost the equivalent of you've seen like a coach maybe catch some punts and that makes some social clips and stuff like that. It's just a good vibes, good enhancing thing, I think, Columbia. And I think take it with a grain of salt, but I feel good about the vibes of this Gamecocks team now, especially with seeing this kind of energy at their practice.
And people right now on YouTube are watching and saying, what are you talking? You're watching a special teams drill and taking something from that? One, yes. Two, LaNorris Sellers is a big part of what the challenge is, I believe, for him, whether it's from the coaching staff or whether it's something that he's putting before himself, is stepping up and being that more like visible, vocal leader, kind of a quiet guy, kind of reserved, not really the all about me, look at me guy, but doing stuff like that, dude. You don't have to say anything. You go out there and do a special teams drill with your guys, you got the respect of your whole team.
Yeah, there's not any freshmen. There's no freshmen. There's no redshirt freshmen that haven't earned respect on the field that are at quarterback that are just stepping into drills like that and it being a fun thing with good vibes. So I agree with that there. I think there's a lot of potential here. You mentioned that caption, the LaNobody kind of play on words with LaNorris' name. We're seeing that a lot with LeBron James lately as well. If this LaNorris Sellers season is Heisman-esque like you think it could be, I think we should also prep the audience to see a lot of love, fill in the blank when it comes to LaNorris Sellers here. And that's obviously good company being with the king there.
La touchdown, La Heisman.
Oh, you could see it now.
La playoff. There's a lot there, dude.
The Williams-Brice Stadium this year could be if they start off undefeated there. You mean, you got to love it.
La game day, La hard count. I'm just saying. Now, for every drill, there's two people competing. There's the other side of this. I'm not going to say my guy's name, but we did check the roster. We did check the measurables. This was it feels like orchestrated matchup from the coaching staff. 5'10", 170 versus 6'3", 240. Like, Cato, this is a no-win situation for my guy going up against LaNorris Sellers.
Listen, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, and I think that the player that was also the one trying to get around LaNorris, I put that in quotes because, I mean, what's this guy going to do? Like, hit the starting quarterback just under the chin just immediately and try to set the tone against a guy in a green jersey. So he was kind of put up in a position to fail as well. But I do want to give a shout-out to LaNorris for the technique there, man. Like, you obviously know he's a big guy. Lowers the pad level a little bit, shows some of the athleticism that you don't typically get to see at the quarterback position. We know he's a guy who can break tackles in his sleep. We know he is just the peak physique when it comes to being a dominant college football quarterback, kind of in that Cam Newton build. But seeing him be able to block a little bit, listen, I don't know what his NFL career will be. He's probably going to have a long one, but if anything hits the fan, I mean, this is a guy you can definitely throw out there, and he can make a play on special teams. I think he's that special of a guy.
Dude, I was gonna say, if you're LaNorris Sellers in the LaNorris Sellers camp, you're like, hey, cool video, appreciate that. Let's chill with all that. 6'3", 240. I mean, tremendous athlete. My guy's trying to play quarterback. I don't need tight end footage of him out there. I don't need any NFL scouts getting ideas and saying we'll draft this guy and have him play something besides quarter. I'm just saying, all in good fun. I'm just saying. But yeah, man. Last thing I'll say here on the green jersey stuff. You know as well as anybody, Kato, being a defensive player, when you see that non-contact jersey, it is like ingrained within your cerebral cortex to not have some violence. You're supposed to pull up. So they kind of did my guy dirty here and say, hey, go run full speed into that green jersey that we've coached you. Coach is not a good enough word to use. We have ingrained within you to not hurt or hit or even come close to doing either of those things. In a drill now, go hit him full speed. Like, it looked like when I watched that clip, he kind of pulled up like a half step because he's like, are we sure this is cool? Am I being punked? It's April Fool's? Like, I don't know. I feel for my guys, what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I think it's the quarterback. It's the green jersey kind of, like you said, kind of programmed into your brain. This guy, I'm not going to name him, but shout out him because he obviously is now the butt of the jokes. He was at the expense of a LaNorris Sellers on a social media clip. But I think overall, like I said at the top, very good for the vibes overall. Everyone got a good laugh at it. It'll probably be an awesome moment in the film room too. But I will say, if LaNorris Sellers, if the roles were reversed and you have that 6'4", two about 50 running at you and you have to run to your spot and turn around and just expect him to come there, I don't know if the vibes would be the same. I know he's in a green jersey, but all of a sudden you have that freight train coming your way and you got to hold your ground, hold your hash mark maybe on kickoff return if you're trying to block the L5, you know what I mean? It could get hairy quick. So shout out that guy. That's a real team player, I think, being kind of the butt of the joke in that situation and going toe-to-toe with the quarterback in kind of a lose-lose take, but at the end of the day having and adding to the good vibes in Columbia, I'd say.
Yeah, Kato, I think you're spot on here, man. You're spot on here. Get my guy some NIL funds. Like, throw him a bone, throw him, I don't know, some gear. Just help my guy out because that might be Nasty Work Hall of Fame, if we're going to be real. Might be Nasty Work Hall of Fame. But, Kato, appreciate you, man. Still on the ones and twos, making this whole thing go.